Yeah.
Okay, great. So we're talking about right now how many sheets of plywood do you need for the sheet, not just the sheeting, but the actual roof sheeting that you're going to do on this particular addition. So if you look at all this is in total a 700 square foot addition, but this half right here is about 500 square feet. So how many, the question is, how many sheets of sheeting, that's plywood, 4x8s, are you gonna need? Basically, how many squares, right? So you could put the question below, whoever's reading. But here's the other thing. So Khadijah had a great question. She's like, man, I've been here 2 other times, and I've done this too, that you come to a site and then the subs, like now they're like, we need material right now, or we need it first thing in the morning. So here's what I learned, because through a lot of mistakes, I've learned every time that you're at a site, you have to know more than the sub. Right. So you have to know the next step. And so the only reason why this is happening right now is because I asked him, hey, I'm talking to you, but I'm talking to her. You're in this conversation. Yeah. So I asked him, I said, look, the hell's this guy's name again? Arsenio. How many sheets of plywood do you need on the roof? Right. And I just waited for him to tell me the answer. So I wasn't like, how many do you think? No. I know this is the next step. Yeah. And if we don't close this off and it starts raining, this is on me, not you, Arsenio. Right? So I'm just asking, how many sheets? And then until he looks at me, I'm just like, how many sheets of plywood? Then he's like, okay, 30. I was like, thank you. When do you need it? Tomorrow morning. Well, that shit's not gonna happen because then you have to get it delivered. So that means we need it right now. So then you gotta think ahead of him too again. Right. So now I gotta think, it's like, Arsenio, you got the truck. I don't have the truck. Right. So I know Arsenio, if you got a subcontractor. So what I'm saying to her, think about it for your own situation, whoever's listening to this, is that now I'm telling Arsenio what to do next, because remember, all they care about is their job. They're not thinking like we're thinking, which is 10 steps ahead, which is nothing wrong with that, because they're amazing at their job. Right. Like this is art. To me, this is art. I love this kind of stuff. Yeah. This is artistic. So anyway, so now I got to tell him, hey, clean out your truck right now, because you got 5 guys, so 4 guys could clean everything out, because 30 sheets of plywood is a lot. Yeah. So you have to think ahead of your guys, and that's why it's so crucial to be hands-on on a site. Right. And I hate to tell you this, but the truth of the matter is you're never gonna learn this from a computer screen. You're never gonna learn this kind of like, okay, I'll watch some YouTube video. I wish, I really do. I really wish it was that easy, but even I learn something new every single day. Right? And then we know this because now it's like, yes, you do have to go out in the heat. Yes, you're gonna have to wear sunglasses. Like, yes, but this is the beauty of the business. You get to transform an entire community from your thoughts and your ideas and your foresight. Now, because of that, this gets to be done a day early. Right. And save the property in case it rains too. Right? So if you're watching this and you're tired of just like, you get what I'm saying, like, I don't think I'm going to be able to learn this on a screen, and you want the hands-on, well, let me tell you about the 2-day immersive. So we have a 2-day workshop that's in our office, hands-on. Me and you are linked together, and you're actually learning boots on the ground or loafers, no open-toe shoes at all. But you're learning from somebody who's doing it, a true investor, a true developer, our team, our staff. You get to ask them questions. This is something I wish I had, and I never did. At all. There was nothing organized at all. Nobody. I had to just figure things out, and it took me years to figure it out. So we're not doing that anymore. So if you're interested in this, you have to apply, because you're literally going to work with us in our office, period. And I got to make sure you're not a killer, okay? So fill out the application, go to truedevelopers.com. Again, go to truedevelopers.com. Fill out the app. If it's a right fit, you'll get a phone call from us. If it's not a right fit, I wish you nothing but the best, but your background check just came in a little bit shaky. That's it. Anyway, so I'll talk to you later. Bye. And again, go to truedevelopers.com.